Hello, week 7. Our movie this week is To Kill a Mockingbird. It's around 1962. It comes out. It's directed by Robert Mulligan. Phenomenal performance by Gregory Peck and a really good performance by Mary Badham as Scout. This is based on a novel by Harper Lee, who's a woman raised in the South, and she tells this story through the eyes of a young girl, her story. It's towards the end of the golden age of Hollywood. The system that's produced all the great movies that have come out of Hollywood. Now the infrastructure, the large spectacle, the big studios are starting to wear down and eventually implode. What brings this on is the amount of people going to the movies drops drastically, and it just can't sustain itself, Hollywood, under the same way that it has for the past 40 years. And there's a variety of reasons for this happening, not least of which is television now is in almost everybody's home. So we're getting entertainment where you don't have to dress up, you don't have to go out and go to a movie theater. The themes of the 60s have an impact on Hollywood as well. And the 60s are a time of political unrest, a push for equal rights, sexual revolution is going on, feminism, the Vietnam War, and the assassination of Martin Luther King. And both Kennedys plays a part in all of what's going on in the 60s, and it does have an impact on the old Hollywood model. This film certainly tackles a subject that they probably wouldn't have done in the 40s and 50s, and it is about racism, and it has a very specific point of view. It is a morality tale in kind of the theme, the same way that On the Waterfront was. This is Hollywood at its best. The machine is working well, and they actually take a non-traditional story for them, and with the theme of racism, develop an amazing film. So it's not one of our 5 elements really superseding the others. It's professionals at work, and it's all the 5 elements that come together that show a Hollywood big budget film at its best. You'll see sprinkled throughout here the use of visual and intellectual metaphors. The themes in the movie are racism, it's outsiders, and again, standing up for what's right against overwhelming odds. It's a traditional narrative arc, and I actually have a video under the links and the reading section that explains this a little more. Some of the metaphors I want you to look for is the character that Boo Radley plays. We don't really see him in a full light until the end of the movie, but what he represents is one of the themes of the movie and one of the statements that the movie's trying to make. Same with shooting the rabid dog. It serves a couple of themes in the movie. I want you to look at that. And then definitely here, the jailhouse scene kind of opens up on the porch And the way that it opens up here is extremely important. The cinematography overall is sophisticated. It is high-end Hollywood with all the gear and the large cameras, the lighting, the whole system at work here. And the lighting is extraordinary. The pacing is probably quicker than one thinks. You get absorbed in the narrative, and if you do watch it, it's well done, and it's certainly designed to support the story. Peck's acting in this, as I mentioned before, amazing, incredible. There are other good performances, but this is Peck. Sounds are subtle. They're used to support the feeling that you're in the courtroom, or you're out outside on the streets. Extremely well done. So with that in mind, I hope you look for these things in the movies, and then head on over to the links page. I have one link where I talk about traditional story arc, and then the readings this week in the textbook. Thanks.